Good morning, guys. Mary here, and today I am participating in a collaboration hosted by Pretty Simple Sherry and inspired by Christy. And these two ladies have this challenge that is called, let me check, it is called Something for All Seasons. And of course, at this time of year, we are doing fall decor. My project is to take this wreath that I bought last, it was around Christmas time. I bought it at Joann's. I still have the tag on it right up here. And it was a $50 wreath, if you can believe it, for this wreath here. And I got it at 80% off. So I believe I paid about $10 for it. And I am so excited because my daughter really wanted a fall wreath for her front door, and I had made one for myself last year. In fact, I'll put up here a card so that you can see the wreath that I made last fall, which I love, and I'm going to use it again this year on my front porch. But in any case, this one is going to be for my daughter, and I'm going to take away parts of this wreath. I'm going to change it completely, and I'd like to invite you to come along with me while I do it. And if you are not a wreath maker, believe me, it is not difficult at all. And my biggest trick for making wreaths, because as you can see, $50 for this, if you paid full price, is kind of crazy. But either buying wreaths at garage sales that you can, sort of transform into something beautiful, or, getting them on a severe markdown clearance price is, in my view, the only way to go to have a beautiful wreath for your own home. So let's get started on putting this together, and we'll talk about how I do it, and you can see more of the process. So guys, I'm back for a minute to show you that I purchased all of these florals at the Dollar Tree, and here's one right here, was $1, of course, and I'm going to be using either all or many of these in this design. And then I also plan to use some of my ivy, my English ivy greenery on it. I always like, when I'm doing fall, to include green. Some people only use orange, red, yellow, those really bright fall colors. And I'm not a big fan of those colors. So of course I use them, but I try to intersperse some other colors like this beautiful green to tone it down a little bit, I guess you might say. And just so you know, I also am planning to remove some of the florals from this wreath. And depending on how hard it is, with the hot glue attaching them, like right now, I'm almost, yes, look, I just pulled off that flower. Now, I'm not going to just dispose of it. I'm actually going to save it because I'm sure I can use it somewhere else in my fall decor this year. But I am going to be removing quite a bit. And let's get started on kind of taking apart this wreath and then putting it back together again in a beautiful way, and something that is more my taste and my daughter's taste. All right, guys, so you can see that I really changed the look of this wreath. the original one that you saw earlier. And I made it sort of an asymmetrical wreath. I added some English ivy, and I really love these sort of lemony yellow black-eyed Susans, I believe, that I added, because it brightened up the color of the wreath and still looks very, very autumn themed. I also added, as you saw, these little white flowers that are, well, they said on the tag they were gypsophilia, and they kind of look like real gypsophilia that grow in your garden. But in any case, I am so much happier with the look of this wreath now, and I hope you enjoyed watching me transform it. Do not forget, guys, to check out the playlist below for more wonderful fall decor ideas. And thank you to our two ladies, Christy and Sherry, for hosting this collaboration. And lastly, don't forget to subscribe to my channel.